Hey guys, welcome back to Intruder Security. Have you ever struggled with bug bounty hunting or haven't found your first bug yet? Then most probably you are doing your recon in the wrong way. And this video is for you. We will be discussing everything about recon, including which tools to use. Reconnaissance is a critical skill set of a hacker which is required to enumerate the target information in details. If you are ready to level up your bug bounty skills, let's get started. First and foremost, what is reconnaissance or what is recon? Reconnaissance lays the foundation for a successful bug bounty hunt. Reconnaissance is a way to gather information about a target's activities and resources. More the information of the target, the more easier it gets to break the application. Generally, you must have wondered, what should be discovered during reconnaissance? And I divide this into 7 easy parts and repeat this on regular interval to monitor over target. So here are the 7 things you must enumerate during your reconnaissance period. First is understanding the web application. This is one of the most important steps of enumeration. Most of the beginner bug bounty hunters tries to skip this step and just start putting payloads on every input parameters. So before, every time you start to pick a target, make sure you go through their website and check all the functionality they provide. For example, if I am doing a reconnaissance of this website, I would go through all the things like the login panel, markdown functionality, publishing functionality, and much more. Learn and remember to take notes of every single potential points of breaking the application. The next thing in recon comes to the IP enumeration of target. Generally, a target have a range of IPs, or sometimes they are hidden behind a firewall. To enumerate the IP address of a target, you can use NSLOOKUP tool. NSLOOKUP is already installed inside Kali Linux, and you can easily access it through terminal. Let's enumerate some IP address of google.com. To do so, go to the terminal and use NSLOOKUP and then the target domain. Here it is google.com. You can see the IP address of the Google, but if you repeat the same, it is possibility that you may get multiple other IP address. Another alternative tool is Host and Dig. They are also pre-installed in Kali Linux, and you can easily get the documentation through the manual. The next thing in the same IP address enumeration is to enumerate the DNS records of the IP addresses you have found. To do so, you can make use of a tool called DNS Recon. To use this tool, use DNS Recon with a dswitch and then the domain name. Here the dswitch stands for the domain. You can see it has enumerated some of the MX, TXT, and NS records. Moving on the next part, the SSL enumeration. And to do so, Nmap has a good amount of scripts like SSL cert, SSL date, etc. You can find some of them from this cheat sheet. I have shared the link and it is listed in the description box. We also have a video on Nmap. You can also go through it if you want to know about it more in depth. Next in reconnaissance is the subdomain enumeration. The 2 best tools I personally prefer is the Subfinder and the OWASP. These tools are perfect for the subdomain enumerations, and you can again pass the subdomains if you want subdomains of subdomains. Generally, the use of these tools is pretty simple, but I made a script that takes the domain name as an input, and then it enumerates the subdomains using both of these tools, and finally merges both of them, removing the duplicates. Please let me know if you want this script in the comment section. Once you find the subdomain, make sure you use HTTPS to sort the active domains. Another part of the recon is the service enumeration. Again, Nmap is one of the good tool to enumerate the good information, including this. You can also use the built-with website to enumerate the tech stack of the target. For brute forcing and web spidering, I prefer Dirbuster and Burp Suite. Though for brute forcing, there are many tools that you can use. Dirbuster is one of them. Dirbuster also has a GUI version to help if you want. For web crawling, I use a professional version of Burp Suite. You can also use the community version. And the last to enumerate is the GitHub and interesting files using GitHub, Google Dorking, and the Wayback URLs. You can also refer to our Google Dorking video to learn more about dorking. And the last thing to master the reconnaissance is to have a version-controlled recon document. This should help you to track down changes and have reconnaissance on regular period. This are the great way to test the newly deployed changes, and this makes you have more chances of finding a bug. I hope you loved this video. If so, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure you check the Recon cheat sheet provided in the description section of the video. That's all in this video. See you all in the next hacking journey.